Hi. Hello.
See you.
We're back. True. Oh.
Guys, thanks so much for your patience. We'll begin with Dom. He's got the mic.
Evening, Sarina. Maybe
Hi.
you could just give us your thoughts on the game tonight, please.
Well, first of all, I'm very happy with the 3 points. 3 very important points. Of course, Nations League started, and you see how competitive it is with the other results we've seen. I think the first half we played a lot better than the second half. We scored some 2 good goals. We actually scored 3 good goals, but 1 was cancelled. Unfortunately, we also gave away a couple of counterattacks where there's dangerous in those moments, and I think that were our own mistakes that we gave them that opportunity. But I think overall we were a lot better the first half, and the second half we were struggling, also struggling with the right decision making. So we were not able. They tried to press a little higher. We were not able to keep the ball. Kept playing short while we should have gone a little further. But overall, of course, we kept the win, and that's the most important thing. At the back of World Cup, very short turnaround plays. Haven't played any competitive game yet. So after all, I'm very happy.
You mentioned you're pleased with the win. You know, sometimes teams can come out for the second half and it's not quite clicking. But what do you think is the reason behind the fact that probably all of the second half really wasn't quite going the way that England would have wanted it to?
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't know the reason. I'm just thinking about decision making, and like we kept playing short while they were pressing, and then we kept losing the ball a lot through that first stage. At moments we did play long, but then we lost it too, and that's also the credits for Scotland. But I think we can do that better. Then we changed a little bit with a substitute, and unfortunately that didn't make it better either. So the team kept struggling a little bit. Yeah, the reasons is about keeping the ball and trying to execute better, make better decisions.
Okay. Well done tonight.
Thanks, Dom. We'll just go to Emma. Thank you.
Hi, Sarina. Nice to see you. You mentioned there about the short turnaround between obviously the World Cup final and the fact that obviously the league isn't underway yet. Is it fair to say that maybe the players just maybe weren't kind of connected as well as obviously you would expect them to be kind of further in the season, having played a few more games?
Well, of course, I don't want to use that as an excuse. We just knew this was it, and sometimes you just have to get through. And at some point, so after first half, for example, we said we a little better connected in the final third because we came in the final third, and then our decision making had to go a little better. Not sure if that's the rhythm of just getting the connections right. But yes, it is a short turnaround. That's what we know, and we also know that even though sometimes it doesn't look beautiful, you can still win a game.
Thank you.
We'll just go to Amy next year. Thanks.
Hi, Sarina. Just you mentioned there that you made the sub and it didn't seem to, change the way the game was going. What was the thinking behind that in obviously taking Rachel out of the front line and especially with no other strikers in the squad for this game at least?
Yeah, well, Rachel's played there before on the left side and a little deeper. So that was a little familiar with her. And then with Lauren James up front and Lauren Hemp. Yeah, so she did really well up front. So we hope that with the depth, with the tightness, with LJ and the runs behind, that will. But we didn't get to that stage. So because we lost the ball a little too quick at the most moments.
Thanks, Amy. We'll just go down to Luke at the front. Thank you.
And by the way, still LJ made a very good goal, and unfortunately that was offside.
Hi, Sarina. Nice to see you again. How pleased were you for Lucy Bronze to get that goal today back in her sort of native part of the world?
Yeah.
And how much longer do you want her to go on for? How much longer can she go on for at this international level?
Well, I was, of course, very happy for her, but also very happy for the team. And, of course, we know she's from this area, so that makes it extra special. I think it was really special anyway to be here in a sold-out Stadium of Light. We've been here 2 years ago, and this was a little different because it was packed, and the noise even with the start of the game was really nice, and the pitch was really good too. It was incredible pitch. So. Golf Lucy, I think the timing of that moment, the pass from Katie Zellem, and the timing of her run, and then the header, that was really good. And she probably said that herself too. We had moments that we trained on that, not this week, but we've been talking about that. So that's really nice. And she's fit now, and of course Lucy wants to play as long as possible, and we're trying to support wherever we can. So we'll see how far that gets, but yeah, that's up to her also.
Hi, Sarina. Stuart
Hi.
Mitchell, BBC Sports Scotland here.
Yeah.
Just on
you
the
have to talk a little slower then, please.
Slower, okay. I'll do my best.
Because I'm in trouble with that accent. As long as you don't talk about cats, it's fine.
No problem. So, a lower ranked side, Scotland in the group tonight. Belgium victorious against the Netherlands too. What did you think being involved in the England-Scotland fixture tonight in the build-up of the start of the Nations League as well?
Yeah, well, of course I heard about the rivalry. I did. It was a very competitive game and just very nice. And the players know each other really well. But I know historically there's a lot of rivalry. I really enjoyed it. But the whole environment tonight, I think Scotland really enjoyed it and wanted to make it a very good game, and so did we. Of course, we both wanted to win, so I think it was a very nice fixture, and I hope everyone in the stadium enjoyed it.
Close games, both of them,
Yeah.
when you look at the scoreline. So what does that say about the group that you're involved in here?
Yeah, well, that says everything about the Nations League, because also if you look at other groups, it has been really tight too, and some remarkable results. That's exactly what we want. We wanted more competitive games, and before, of course, we all want to develop the game and to get top countries, of course, improve, but also countries just underneath the top also to get closer. We've seen it in the World Cup that everything comes closer and closer, which is very exciting for the game. But it's really good to have these competitive games that you don't know who's going to win the game and who's going to top the group.
Thanks, Sarina.
Thanks, Stuart. We'll just go across to Molly. We've got 3 more questions. So Molly, Dan, and then one at the back. Thank you.
So slow enough, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Hi, Sarina.
Hi.
Pedro just came in and said he felt Scotland should have had a penalty. I know England also had 2 goals ruled out. From those watching at home, it sounds like they were very tight, possibly wrong calls. What did you make of that from your perspective?
Yeah, I haven't seen things back, so I don't want to say emotional things. Of course, I thought the corner we scored, I thought that was an incredible goal. So of course that was not a foul. No, I don't know. I'm not the referee, and I haven't seen it back. I think she thought it was a foul that the keeper was blocked. That was very close. I think the offside goal from LJ was very close too, especially when someone's running forward, the other one's forward, and then sometimes you think it's offside, but then it's not. So that was close call, and I think you mean that duel in the...
Yeah, Millie and Martha Thomas.
Yeah, I can't say. Those are close calls, I think. But yeah, the referee makes this decision, and I haven't seen it back yet. And even though I do see it back, I can have my opinion, but the referee already made a decision.
Thanks, Molly.
Hey, Sarina. Obviously, Lucy Bronze, a very popular player here, but tonight it felt like there was a lot of support in the crowd for Mary Earps. I don't know if you heard it, but the fans were absolutely, shouting her name throughout that second half. It feels like she's a real popular player now. Did you hear it, and what's your thoughts on kind of the profile of the player now?
Well, I think the whole team has a higher profile now. I think lots of players are very, very popular. I think, of course, they deserve that too, because the performances have been really well in the Euros and the World Cup now. In the beginning of the game, or in the first half, Mary had a very good save. So that helps, of course, too. And she has been a very important player for the team. Since I've been working with her, since I came in, she has been really important, and her performances have been really, really good. So, of course, she's popular, but she's not the only one who's popular, as you said. I think lots of the players are very popular, which is nice to see.
Thanks, Dan. We'll just finish at the back, if that's okay. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Hi, Sarina.
Hi.
just wanted to know, how much does an occasion like tonight, a result like tonight, get you excited about potentially coaching a Great Britain side at the Olympics next year?
Yeah, of course, the Olympics far away. This is a very good start, but it's still a long way to go. But potentially being the coach of Great Britain, of course, that's very exciting. We want to go to major tournaments, and the Olympics are very special. If that would be the case, I would be very honoured and privileged to take that job. What we really focusing on now is just one game, Scotland. I think it's a very good start, and that's very important. As we've seen the Belgium-Netherlands results. It's going to be close in the group. And Tuesday we play the Netherlands, so let's continue winning games. And then we see how far we get.
Thanks very much, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.